Hey y'all, hey, welcome to the Mickey 50 Palace. I guess I could play the music, but shoot. I said, I was watching, I took the liberty. I said, I can't do this for free. So I cut Olivia on. Oh, it smells good in here. I need to put my oils in the living room. Anyway, I said, well, give me a second. Anyway, so I said, well, I might as well go live. How you doing, Lex? Welcome to Mickey 50 Palace. I said, well, I might as well go live. Y'all, I just put turn this dryer on. I mean washing machine, not washing machine. You know what I'm talking about? Dishwasher on. Anyway, sorry about that. Y'all gonna hear that noise. Anyway, welcome to the Big House. I guess I should start the music. Give me a second here, Lex. I'm gonna start the music. I didn't do the music. I just came on here and start talking. Listen, I just didn't feel like getting up today. I'm gonna be real, but I gotta. The show must go on. I gotta get up and get started. You know, I gotta take a bath. Okay, give me here. If you don't mind, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to get the music geared up here. But we're gonna talk Olivia today, cause I just God, she is horrible. She is horrible when it comes to raising children. I just don't think she's a good person in general. But I want to talk about it. We're gonna talk about it this morning.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on. I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
All right, y'all. Greetings. Welcome to Mixed Big Boss. Of course, I'm Dr. A. Welcome. Make sure you come inside the Crystal House. 6 shoes only my door. Stop at the Crystal Bar and get your crystals. You need to purchase your crystals at the Crystal Bar, okay? We are crystals. Why y'all buying my crystals? Y'all know I'm like, I got heck of crystals. Get my crystals, okay? Anyway, welcome to the Crystal Bar and come on in. Three ways to become a crystal. Please like, share, and subscribe. Excuse me, I had to yawn. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you type. We call that what the part room. Second way to become a crystal, or third way I should say, would be make sure you hang back in the back if that's what you're gonna do, and we call that the what? Boom, 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 jingling. After the show, don't leave you play around me, true play. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the third way, like I said, our house gang up in this thing. Okay. Dang. Okay, let's get started. I can't. Without further ado, how you doing, Latoy? Welcome to Big Flicky Pals. How you doing, Mysterious? Welcome to the Big Flicky Pals. So I just said, well, we got to talk about this chick this morning. I just want to get her out the way. We're not gonna be all day on her. I don't have. Let me drink me some water, cause So
Did you know that gamers and tech enthusiasts like you and I have turned their passion into
begin off the conversation? We're talking about, bacon. And she's like, get your protein. She ain't feeding this child nothing, no vegetables, no nothing. This little boy gonna have rickets, messing around with her. I swear, these mommies do not believe in feeding these children healthy foods. I've never met anybody that do not believe in giving their children vegetables. That is the weirdest thing to me. Hmm. And I just really want people to tell me what they're gonna do, because this is the most weirdest situation I've ever seen in my life. Why don't these children have vegetables? Why don't you give these children vegetables? I don't understand that. I just I don't understand why they don't give their children vegetables. It is so bizarre to me. You know what I'm saying? It is so bizarre that they don't get their children vegetables. You know, let's start there. You know, you talking about raising children, you can't cook, Olivia. You can't tell a black boy how to be a man. You just don't know how. You can't even raise yourself. You don't even know when you don't need to you don't even know how to control your damn self. How you going? No, you talking about? I was so appalled by what she said about telling that little boy what he know how to do. What can he do other than playing throw a ball? I was like, what, girl? Are you serious? You are the most horrible person. You are a morbid person. You are evil, despicable. How you gonna tell anybody anything about anything? You don't know the first thing about like raising children. You don't know the first thing about wash. You don't even know how to wash your own ass. I'm just gonna be honest. You don't know how to wash your butt. How you gonna tell somebody how to do something? Look at how you look right now. Look at how you coming on here and embarrassing yourself. Look how horrible you look. You ain't got sense enough not to put this thing on your head coming live. You listen. You don't even know how to pick. Man, you got a man out of rehab. How you go? No, I'm serious. You don't know how to pick a man yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to pick a man yourself. And then you and that guy are so dysfunctional. You like, yeah, that's my baby daddy. Yeah, we gonna do that, right? I'm just gonna warm up lunch. Anyway, it's already cooked. I just got warming up. And I'm warming up dinner. I'm warming up breakfast. She's like, yeah, you don't even know how the first thing about being a man, and if you was a man, then you would do this, and that. Other than throw a ball, I have to be selective about the baby daddies I chose. Girl, you only got one baby daddy that does anything for the child. I'm not saying Zolo don't do anything for his child, but here I don't see him. I don't see him knocking down doors and going, um, and taking her to court. He ain't did that. So I don't want to hurry. If he was all about that daddy action, he would take her up to court and give his visitation, and then followed up by that visitation, get his right, take that child from her. But she talking about she gonna smack him. That's all she said. I watched the whole time on this video, majority of this video, and she's like, "You want to smack? You want to smack? You want to smack? You want to smack?" I'm like, girl, all you do, you talking about Gerard having this little boy football. Let's talk about your mothering. Your mothering. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you always threaten to hit these children. Let's talk about how you try to turn these children against their dads. Let's talk about how you took 2 or 3 years just to tell this man he's the father of this child. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how ignorant you are. Let's talk about how ugly and stupid you are. Let's continue. You know, since everybody begging for cash outs, let me get some cash outs. No. I'm gonna put you on my TV while I work. Okay, no problem, mysterious. Um, how you going to teach your son to love a woman exactly? How she going to teach him how to love a woman, girl? She don't know how to love herself. How she gonna teach anybody how to do anything? Let's
to
go.
do something. He got a little attitude and he started, doing all that. And I said, Christian, you're not a girl. Don't
But yet you buy AJ pink clothes and pink pink stuff. Everything in AJ's room is practically pink. So how you gonna teach somebody how you gonna tell somebody that they not a girl when you raising little AJ how to be a little girl? Let's talk about that. And y'all can't tell me shit. You boys ain't supposed to have pink, okay? Now, if a boy get older and he want to rock pink, then that's his own personal choice. But ain't no son of mine is gonna be talking about he like pink. No, were you fucking crazy? I'm not. No, that's not happening. I'm sorry. He do that shit on his time. I don't mind. I'm sorry. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that. Somebody being a little girl. We're gonna have a gender conversation. We're not gonna have that because the way that you raise AJ is horrible. He gonna hate women the way you raise them because you're so mean and evil to him.
act like a little girl. Okay? And I'm not trying to say
Listen, Gerard is way better parent than you could ever be. You couldn't be half of the parent that Gerard and Antonisha is to those children. You can't even parent. You let your baby sit in the house by herself while you sit outside with the door closed and she just hollered herself to sleep. You want to have that conversation? You didn't hold her, you didn't respond to her, you didn't love her. All you did was let her holler in the room while you went outside to clean up your mess. Y'all, you and that neighbor's mess. Because she ain't alone, because your children was out there playing too, Olivia. So we're not going to play like it was just them.
that to be, anything other than real with him. I said, that's what your sister.
You want to be real? Let's have a conversation about being real. Let's talk about how ghetto, fabulous you look with this stupid thing on your head. You are not a very cute girl. You're not. I don't know who told you that because you were biracial that you were a cute girl. You're not. You're ugly, as a matter of fact, inside and out. Look at this stupid shirt that you have on. Look at all these tattoos you have on your neck. Look at the tattoos that you have on your face. Look at all this carrying on that you got going on. If I was Christian, I would be like, Daddy, I don't want to go to mommy house because she is mean. I would just not come over there and be with you because you're an evil bitch. And you're gonna try to torture your own children just because they love their father. You'll do anything to go against your children to make them feel bad about themselves. But you know what, whore? I hope AJ starts smacking you in the mouth. Let's have that conversation. You're not doing nothing but raise. You and Jasmine both were raising little pookies. That's what y'all doing. Y'all raising King Bonds. That's what you're doing. If y'all don't know what King Bond, go to Google it. He's the first. He's one of the serial red rooms. Okay, rappers. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. He unalived a lot of people. Trust me. Okay, and if left up to Olivia, she raising chaos. Chaos was one of King's Bond's alleged victims. Okay, that's a whole nother story. Go down that rabbit hole. But that's exactly what these women are doing. They raising future drive-by ooters. Okay, that's what they doing. Y'all could play these games if you want to. I'm gonna call it straight out, and that's what's wrong in society. Nobody want to tell Olivia the truth. I'm just gonna tell her she raising future drive-by ooters, and I hope people start. I hope someone comes in and takes these children from her because she is evil, despicable, and ugly, and stupid, and dumb. And so early on this video, this girl was talking about that she basically don't have anything about eighth grade education. So she finally admitted it, by the way, y'all. So, duh, we already knew that you got a fake GED off of a line. I mean, you got to be a delusional bitch that you act like you graduated, no, graduated from high school and knowing full well you did not. What an idiot. You hear me? What an idiot. Then she was trying to talk like she had English, like she was from the UK. It was really embarrassed. I was so embarrassed for her. I said, why is she on here clowning and acting a damn fool? I said, boy, boy, boy. I said, if Gerard only knew, and she's talking about she has to, she's upset the fact that she had the kind of father that she has, and he ain't no real man. I'm looking at her like, girl, you ain't no woman. You a little girl playing house. You a little girl playing with Barbie dolls, playing with dolls, baby dolls. And what you do is when you get tired of the dolls, you try to put them up away, put them away, which is why you keep telling the dolls you're gonna smack them. Let's have that conversation.
Sisters do. Okay, if I tell your sisters to do something that they don't want to do, they throw up their arms. They exaggerate.
So
They
now she's trying to mess with this boy mental and sexuality. Gonna tell him he a girl. Okay. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest, and I think the AJ's for the record. I think AJ's a very smart little guy. But let me tell you something. We're gonna look at how the three gonna be raised compared to those two that you got. Okay. All right, the two that's in your home that has to experience you all the time, because at least when Gerard gets his real children back, all he has to do is deprogram them from you, right? But these other two are stuck with you, which is ignorant. I don't know why courts did not come in and take these children. No, seriously, nobody want to tell the truth. Everybody just want to say Jasmine is a horrible mother, and she is, but so is Olivia. And just like Olivia, Jasmine shouldn't be raising children. You think Olivia should be raising children? You think Olivia is a great mom? Hell no. Olivia can't raise her damn self. Look at her. Look at this bitch. Look how she came online looking like a horror. Not trying to focus or do anything for herself or try to get off her job, get off her ass and get her a real job. Because this YouTube is not working for her. This YouTube has, whether she know it or not, or whether she will admit it, YouTube has destroyed Olivia's life. You know, all because of YouTube, Olivia sits on her all day. She doesn't parent her children. She don't do anything. She let the little girl is in Olivia's YouTube is getting ready to get her ass whooped. That's what's gonna happen. Don't think that this neighbor ain't gonna beat up Olivia eventually. Don't think Olivia ain't gonna catch her hot one. Don't think Olivia not gonna get beat up. Okay, she got spared. Trust me. Trust me. She will eventually get beat up because she has a smart mouth, and eventually somebody will come across this video. And I hope that this girl, now I will take this interview. I hope that this girl come forward. I will definitely interview you, and you can talk about Olivia. I will run this video, and people can share it off my channel and shoot me up and make sure it's going down. You hear me? Because that's what it is. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. Hold on, y'all. I just walk past. When you walk past something, you see something that ain't right. I'm cleaning something up. I don't like it. Okay. Anyway, I think that Olivia has done her children a disservice by sitting online and so focused on what reactors talking about her. As Gerard said, sitting on live, not focused on her children. He got to come home from work. Let's have a real conversation about your mothering. About your mothering. You come home. Gerard got to come home after working an 8 to 9 hour shift and clean up and cook for his children and your fat ass. Let's have that conversation. Girl, you don't even know how to cook. You don't even know how to cook a damn broccoli. Hey, no bitch that don't eat broccoli tell me nothing. Okay, no blowed up doll looking like a blowed up doll, and I mean a bad one, a bad body one. Tell me nothing. Even if you do lose weight, you still funny looking. You still funny looking.
they throw a little fit. I say, you're a man. I'm always telling my son, I'm
You
like,
shut
you're a
up.
man. Okay, yes, he's a boy, but he's still a man. Okay. And I don't care how y'all feel about this. And I'm teaching him young. I'm trying to engrave this in his mind young.
You mean the way that your mother engraved into your mind about always being a welfare recipient, the way that your mother geared you on getting food stamps and beating the government and beating the system, and the way that your mama raised you not to take responsibility, not to do anything as far as how you treat black people, the way that your mama raised you to be a Karen, a racist Karen. You mean the way that your mama raised you to talk to her crazy, to talk to everybody crazy, to not respect anybody, not even yourself. The way that your mama raised you to get up here and do fellatio, act like you were performing fellatio in front of the World Wide Web. The way that your mama taught you how not to raise your children, or how to lose your children, how to lose a man after you marry him. What was the whole purpose of you getting married? You getting married is partly reason what got your children taken. Let's be honest with that, okay? The way that you made a fool out of yourself, having Gerard look up your butt for hemorrhoids, and he shouldn't have did that. I'm appalled with him. I'm mad. I was mad at Gerard when he did that. Okay, let's talk about that. But we learned from everybody. I'm sure Gerard will go back. I wouldn't have got with Gerard based about that, because he was embarrassed. He was embarrassment when he got with Olivia. I mean, when he was with Olivia. I'm just gonna be honest. But let's talk about the embarrassment that you caused your family, and reason why your family don't claim you, the reason why your mama had to go back and take care of her husband, because her husband got tired of your nonsense, your bullshit. Because her husband more than likely told her to get her butt back here, or she wasn't gonna get no more of his money or time or energy or whatever. And he told her that you're a grown ass woman and you should be taking care of your own damn children. But you can't do that, can you? All you do is sit your fat, ugly ass around talking shit about somebody and they life, and you ain't got shit a window, pot in the window, throw it out of. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how broke you are. Let's talk about the roaches that you got in that house. Let's talk about that. But you know what? How you doing? Pass them up to the McFlicky Bounce. She knows nothing to teach. How you gonna teach something? You can't even teach a worm how to worm. You don't even know how to teach a. You know you can teach a roach. Only person she can teach is roaches. She can teach roaches how to crawl. That's the only thing she can do. Teach roaches how to crawl. You know why? Cause she a roach herself. And if I'm lying, she is fine. Okay. If I'm lying, she is fine. That's what's happening. Hold on, y'all. Come up here and get my charger in there. My husband had these things in the room that belong in the kitchen. Don't make no sense. Anyway, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get down these steps. I don't want to fall. But y'all know that's how I broke my 3 toes walking down these steps. They not broke now. I'm talking about back in the day. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right. Woo, child. Okay, let me charge this thing up. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta put this charge on here. Okay. But I just wanna understand how she's any better of a person or the better parent when she don't even know how to wash her butt. Please explain to me. Please explain to me. Olivia is very dangerous. Olivia should not be allowed to raise nobody's children. You know what I'm saying? Her mama should have been left. That's what's wrong with you, Stella. I blame you, Stella. I blame Stella. I blame her father. I blame Olivia's father. I blame Olivia's grandparents. It's all y'all fault. All y'all fault for putting this piece of crap here on this earth. Okay? I'm just gonna tell y'all. Olivia, you are a wasted sperm.
Because, and him too, with your sister's tutu on. Hi, this guys. World is not fair. Hi, guys. Ain't shit about this world. Hi, guys.
What this means is get your ass off the line and pay attention to this little boy. What this means is this little boy wants attention. You need to pay some attention to him. He could be learning something else. Yes, he knows how to speak. but he could be learning something else. Zolo, if you was any kind of man, you would be getting over there and getting custody of this little boy. Because you know she ain't worth nothing. You know that. While you sat on here and try to go off on people about her, and then you're gonna come back and start trying to go off on her because you couldn't get what you want out of her. It's so weird. I told y'all how Zolo would turn on you. That's why I don't really mess with him like that. Cause he'll turn on you too fast. You'll look up and you'll think you cool with him, and then he'll turn on you. That's why I don't like want nothing really to do with him. Right? He not welcomed over here. None of them. I like Donna, but unfortunately, because of who he is, I don't want to deal with him. I don't want nothing to do with Mr. Kryptonite himself. Okay, that's what I don't want to do. Okay, let's have that full conversation. Okay, let's have that full conversation, but let's continue. Okay, because if loving Olivia's wrong, then you better be right. Anybody that laid down, I gotta think. Anybody that lays down with her at this stage, I think got a mental problem. You don't want better for yourself. You can't want better for yourself if you lay down with the likes of this here. If you lay down with somebody like this, you don't want better for yourself. You can't love yourself. I don't care if you're a white man. If you lay down with her as a white man, you are crazy. Somebody gonna end up Olivia. I'm gonna pray that nobody end up hurting you. But somebody gonna hurt you really bad one day. I promise you. Somebody's gonna beat you up or worse. And I'm telling you that you better stop while you at it. You better stop because nobody has to deal with your stuff. And you stop turning them children against their daddy. It's not gonna work. You can keep trying. Yeah, go ahead, keep trying it, and you're gonna mess around. And Gerard lawyer is watching all this stuff on video. I will be recording everything you say, and I will take that back. The way that you treat this little boy, I hope the judge limits your business even further. See, this is why Gerard don't let these children over here as much because of you. You'll say on one hand you miss your babies. I miss my babies, and then on the other hand you do ignorant and volatile shit like this. You come on here and you start talking crazy to these children. Just evil, mean, and spiteful is what you are. And don't nobody wants to really tell you what it is. But I'm gonna tell you, you're an evil bee. You are. And whatever happened to you, I mean, I don't wish bad upon nobody. I don't wish bad upon nobody, but it's bound to happen, y'all. It's bound to happen. Why she said she gonna smack AJ, don't think one day somebody ain't gonna smack her. Don't think that. Don't think she won't get smacked because it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Somebody will smack the dog taste out of her mouth. Somebody will eventually. Trust me. You'll get yours eventually.
Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, stop it. Ain't shit about this world fair. Okay.
Exactly. So why are you if you know that, then why do you think that you're supposed to, why do you think you get dealt the hands that you get? If you know shiggity, and I think that a lot of things that happen to you, Liv, I'm gonna be honest with you, you deserve it. I'm sorry. You deserve every bad thing that happens to you except for, unaliving or anything like that. Now we don't wish things like that upon people. But other than that, I'm gonna take that out the universe. Other than that, whatever happens to you, like if you lose your custody of your children, the next set of children that you have, if you get pregnant again, if that child father leaves you and don't want to claim you, if you meet a guy and he's like, no, I don't want to date you, you just a screw piece, and you are horrible. You know what I'm saying? You are horrible. Whatever happens again, you deserve it. That type of stuff you deserve, right? Because you're evil. You evil. And I wish you just be honest about being evil. You're not a good person. You're not nice. You're not nice. You're not a good role model for anybody. You're not even a good role model for a dog. You treat your dogs better than you treat. And we see how you treat pets, but you treat dogs better than you do these children. I don't know. You're not even good to Kaylani, the light baby. I thought at least you would be really good to the light skinned baby. But I'm like, man, she's not even good to the light skinned baby. You're not even good. Who taught you how to be a mother? That's what I want to know. Cause Stella, you failed miserably. Okay, you have failed miserably. Look at this girl. You know this girl is not a good mom. And everybody, y'all, all these girls in the comments, y'all must suck too as mothers. Y'all must not have y'all baby daddies or husbands or whatever, or wives or whatever you got. You must not have your stuff because if you think Olivia is doing right by anybody, you are insane. The way she talks to y'all over there, I would never talk to my crystals over there. She talks to y'all crazy, and I personally wouldn't have it. I wouldn't let this dumb whore that didn't graduate eighth grade talk to me any kind of way. She couldn't talk to me, girl. She couldn't even be on the same plane, okay? But let's continue.
Okay. So I'm going to teach you the unfair way.
Imagine that there was some
You're gonna teach them the unfair way. But yet you had your parents allowed you to do everything. Your people in your life allowed you to do anything and allowed you to not accept and take responsibility for the type of person that you should be. But yet, that is absolutely ridiculous to me. You mean to tell me that you talking about you gonna teach somebody the unfair word? That's cause you don't like his daddy. That's because you don't like his daddy. You gonna mistreat this little boy like that. That's why you don't like AJ. You don't even like AJ. You mistreat him so bad. Oh my God. Where is CPS at?
This shit is not fair. It's not a fair world. So he's a man. So by that being that,
Now we might not see her hit him all the time, but mental abuse is just as bad as physical abuse, whether people know it or not. Whether all those people over there sitting in this chat, they physical abuse is just as bad as mental abuse. And this is exactly what she's doing to these children. She's mentally abusing them. You know that when you try to keep a man from his child, that's mental abuse as well. Whether people want to tell the truth on that or not. Okay? You cannot keep a man from their child unless there's something going on. I had somebody I know. Her ex-husband shot her, and she still let her ex-husband see her child. I don't know if I would. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that probably would. I probably wouldn't allow that. I'm gonna be honest. And if they wanted to see they did, they'd have to wait out of my car. I'm gonna be honest, right? But you know that is crazy. That is crazy. And don't be Olivia the type of person. I think Olivia would hurt if she could get really next to Gerard and she could get away with it. She would have tried to unalive him. I really believe that in my spirit. I believe that she got it in her to do it. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm not putting it in the universe. I'm just saying that's just the type of calculated evil type of bitch she is.
that he is he is expected of to be a certain way, to live up to a certain standard.
What about you? Your living of standards. You think because you light skin, you don't have a certain standard to live up to. You don't think. Look at how you living though, Olivia. Look how you living. Look at the type of person you are. You think you're a darn world model. You think you care enough about these children. You think you handling your business as far as motherhood. You think you're a good person. You're not even a good person.
And I'm just trying to teach my son that, because yes, it's not right. I understand men are people, they have feelings and blah 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 blah. I get that.
But boys and girls have a right to have feelings. He have a right to express himself. If he's angry about something, you just you can't teach him because you don't know how to do it. But hopefully Gerard will show the love. He's just 9, number one. So hopefully Gerard will show this boy when he get upset how to conduct and handle himself, because apparently you can't and don't know how. I'm doing a live right now. so I'll be off in a minute. Okay, son. Morning. Um, so let's continue.
But when it comes to the real world, you're a man, and
I
not
don't think you understand what the real world is because you've only lived your world on social media. Your life has only been centered around social media, including AJ's, including the other three. If it wasn't for Gerard taking custody, you would not. They would not know anything else but your upbringing, and we all know that has miserably failed. Look at you as a person, the way that your grandmother and mother influenced you. We know all know that they failed, and they should really look in the mirror and understand, hey, they failed. You know what I'm saying? Stella should be kicking herself every day, and she should be trying to figure out some kind of way to do better for those grandchildren. You are overweight, trying to help you and trying to get you to be a better person. The ship has sailed on that. But she should, as a grandmother, try to be a better person to those children. But instead, she's not even a good grandmother toward those other children, toward the black children. Let's be honest.
today, girl. Today, they
We know that little girl probably got 2% black in her, but that's a whole nother conversation. She need to go find that white balding man that she was with, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Allegedly.
said, "What is a woman? What is a man?" Okay, we need to
Look, I'm asking you the same question. How you gonna tell somebody about a man when you have not had a father, somebody who has not been raised by a father, because your stepfather didn't raise you. We're not gonna play these games. He may give you money, but giving you money is not really being a father. How somebody who has never had a father gonna tell somebody else on how to be a father? You wouldn't know a good daddy or a good man if it slapped you on the face. Because Gerard had potential, right? But you didn't cultivate that energy or that attention. I'm not saying that a man make a woman or a woman make a man, but I'm gonna say that with the right type of woman, a man could possibly be a decent person, or and even with a woman with the right type of man, with right type of people to show them the way, or the right type of parent or somebody in their life could help them out to be a better person, or they can watch something on TV that can help them. I don't know. A lot of people, grew up watching Bill Cosby, and I know not Bill Cosby as a person, but his character, he cussed, he Huxtable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men, unfortunately, had to look at TV to find, or Family Matters father, or George Jefferson. Something. I don't know, y'all. Sometimes people don't really have fathers, so they have to find the closest thing to a father to make themselves a better person. What did you do? Because we know you couldn't find you a decent mother to become a better mother, to become a better person. Let's talk about the values that you are trying to instill, and you're trying to break. It's like you're trying to do Willie Lynchism. You're trying to break a buck. That's exactly what you're trying to do with your children. You're trying to turn the dark skinned children against the light skinned children. And what you also doing is trying to take the strongest male that you have in the house, which is Christian, and you trying to buck break him the same way the slave master used to do. But you learned that very well from your slave master mother, allegedly.
redefine the word man.
Just my opinion. Put the top back on it, sir. Thank you. Put the top on that water, sir. Thank you. Um, so let's have that conversation. So let's talk about redefining a man. You need to redefine your whole life. That's what you need to do. Instead of you trying to knock this little boy, because this little boy is on a good track with his life, and I can tell you that already. But let's sit down and evaluate your miserable existence.
Because
Yeah, she is stupid. Right. She is delusional, right? She's definitely
it's just
delusional.
crazy. Anyway,
Yeah,
he
she's
threw his little
definitely like
fit,
manic
and
right.
I got on his butt about it. And I said, "Look, son,
Poor AJ, you
you
felt
don't
the
act
bad
like
for him.
that. If
How you
mommy
doing,
asks you to
baby?
do something,
How you
you
doing,
go and you
my
do it.
Jazzy Life
You
reaction?
don't act like a little girl."
But yet, says the person that's giving their child pink. Everything's pink in AJ life. Okay. everything. He doesn't have any real role models of men around for him to possibly be something better than what you're going to instill, because what you're raising him to do is hate people, hate women especially, because he's going to end up hating you because of the way that you talk to him, the evil way, because you're evil.
AJ. Oh, I thought he was trying to get outside. You don't throw up your hands. You just go.
But yet you throw up your hands, you throw tantrums, you go on rants, you go and start crying and falling out, and you do 2-year old tantrums yourself. So how you gonna tell him? Why? Because he don't want to. Because he want to be at home with his daddy more. Because every time you start talking to him, he wants to play basketball. He wants to do something else other than lay around with you.
Go do it. Period. And I'm
I hope the judge goes, well, I hope the judge kind of cuts out your visits a little bit, because I think in some type of way you have to learn how to be a better person. Um,
always asking him. I think it is so sad. AJ, I'm gonna
and this person, Jessica, you did talk something good, but Olivia, the very thing that you said, Jessica, is the same thing Olivia tries to do herself. Okay, let me read this comment. That is one of the problems with today's parents want to be their friend, want to be a friend instead of parents. Right? Exactly. So sad. Yes. What? You need some help opening that? Okay, give it here. Thank you. No problem. I got you. But one of the problems is that that's what Olivia does. You don't get that. That's what Olivia does. Olivia wants to be her children's friend. She wants to be Robin's friend, which is why she allows Robin to do stuff that she should not do. She's not allowed to do stuff, which is why she puts Robin. You're welcome. Which is why she puts Robin in adult, grown up situations. Okay, that's what happened. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to have that conversation. All you want to do is sit up here and bump your gums.
smack you.
That's all.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna smack you. That's all she said.
Don't do that.
If I were to count how many times she says she's gonna smack AJ, God, I would have $1 million.
Do you understand me?
No.
Do you want me to smack you?
Smack him on live.
If you do that one more time, I'm gonna smack you. Do you understand?
Smack him on live so we can call CPS on you. Yes, I would call CPS on her at this point. If she smacks him on live, I'm calling CPS. I am. I promise. I promise. I'm a mandated reporter. I will call. Trust me. You go ahead and do it so we can get a log on you and your parenting. Okay. And Zolo, instead of you arguing with her, you need to go ahead and if you're married to Donna, y'all need to go ahead and do something, because this is ridiculous. She don't need to be raising nobody's children. Whoever this baby daddy, ghost dad is, he need to come in and raise his own daughter and get away from her. I'm telling you, and let her just sit there by her fat piggy self. That's what need to happen.
Understand me?
Evil.
He understands me. Shit.
But you don't understand yourself. How you expect him to understand you and you don't understand yourself? You don't know who you are as a person, a mother, as a record label, as a staff. And she know SL. Well, you know what it is, because I can't say, because you know the little boy here, right?
No. Yeah, you do. You do. You do. I'm gonna let you make it though, because I don't want to hit you, but I will hit you. So don't do that again. You don't throw nothing.
You don't throw anything. Ugh. She looks like Bart. She looks like Marge Simpson. Look at her, how lips look. Girl, you messed up your lips. You messed up your lips by getting that surgery. And then she was on here talking about, I don't like, people who do wacky tobacco. I'm looking at her, but you smoke cigarettes. What's more healthy, a wacky tobacco or cigarettes? Just asking.
AJ, do you understand?
Which one causes cancer the most? And then she started trying to break down a government theory. Oh my God, a government conspiracy. I'm like, girl, she is so stupid. She'll just say anything. She just say anything to make herself seem smart, and she just ain't smart. I don't know who raised her, but they raised her horribly. Well, we know who raised her. Stella, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Stella, you need to be banned from ever raising somebody else's children. You shouldn't even be allowed to raise AJ. If something happen, if Olivia goes to jail, and hopefully she will, you do not need to be raising those children. I hope the daddies come and get these children.
AJ, do you understand? Okay, he understands.
Does he?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm always asking him, or to this weekend, this last weekend, I asked him, what are you learning? Like, other than how to throw a football, what are you learning? What is that man teaching you about how to be a man? And I don't care, he's 9.
J- Uh, uh, Olivia, what are you teaching your children on how to be women? Because you sure not a good woman. Says the person that had big old bloomer panties on and dancing naked and acting like she's giving. My son just stepped out, y'all. So I can say, giving fellatio, acting like you giving fellatio live, hitting your children, keeping your children from going to school, not invested into their education, not worried about them doing better with their life, not worried about their studies, saying that they don't need to go to school. Okay, says you. All right. What are you teaching any of your children? What are you teaching your little girls? How to be women? What are you teaching your son? How to wear pink?
9 years old. You should have been started teaching him this shit when he was 5 years old. What are you
But Olivia, the children. Okay, stop that though. Get your hand from right there. That's disgusting.
learning? And there goes Robin. Nothing. Okay, so you know how to throw a football.
So
Cool.
what? Why you so bent on trying to break this little boy? Why you so content on trying to turn children against each other? Robin. I want to talk to you. Robin, leave your brother alone. If you stop listening to your mama, you be quiet. If you said this, Robin, you need to go sit your butt down. Your daddy gonna have to sit down. You need counseling. Gerard, go get these children counseling, please. If you doing a disservice by not letting these children have do you realize that you good I think you're a good father, but you need to get these children counseling because when they every time they go over to their mama house, she finds some kind of way to knock them and make them feel bad about themselves. She does that. She pins them against each other, and what you need to do is you need to do the opposite. You got to get these children some counseling because without counseling, they're gonna be confused, Gerard. I'm serious, Gerard. This is not okay. Maybe you are getting counseling, you're just not coming on here and telling us, and that's great. But you definitely need to get them counseling dealing with her. I'm telling you, you're doing them a disservice if you don't because you have to get them programmed. You have to do like what they do for people who are in cults. I don't ever want to see that again, okay? You have to do the same thing what they do to people that are in cults. Okay? When people are in cults, they have to deprogram them, and that's what you're gonna have to do with these children. Every time they spend one day with her.
Most likely, unless you go to the NFL, that shit is not gonna really do shit for you.
Well, hopefully, if he gets into the NFL or wherever decision that he decides to do with his life, that he recognizes that you didn't mean no good for him, and he cuts you off, and the rest of your black children cut you off,
Knowing how to throw a football.
including AJ.
Um, but there's just so much.
I hope Kaylani gives you a run for your money. I hope Kaylani is so off the chain that she ends up having to go stay with her father and they end up removing custody. I hope all your children are taken. I wish that for you.
Much. There's so
And I hope one day maybe you find somebody that you really care about and they dump you and they stick you with another child and they take that child and every time you get pregnant the child is removed out of your custody. That's what I wish.
so much that goes into being a man, you guys.
How do you wouldn't know what a man was if it slapped you in the face? You didn't grow up with a man. You didn't grow up. You didn't. You didn't do right when you had a somewhat of a decent man. You didn't do right by him. So what makes you think that you're gonna try to teach a little black boy how to be a man? You're incapable of doing that. You're not culpable about what you're supposed to be doing in life in general. You're not even living up to your full potential. How you gonna teach anybody how to be a man or a woman? Because you're not even a woman. Let's be clear about that.
Is and if you don't have kids with the right man,
And it works the same way, Gerard. Now I got a client. Now I got to talk to you, Gerard. This is your fault because you shouldn't have. First of all, after having one child with her, you didn't have common sense not to know to go ahead and knock this girl up 3 times, 3 separate times. You didn't stop while you was one child in. It's one thing if he didn't know about the first child, but the second to third, okay, come on, Gerard. You just liked her because she was a light skinned girl. She's never been pretty. I don't know why y'all see in her. She's not cute at all. She's very ugly on the inside and out. So I don't see why you thought that this was okay. Why would you marry her for crying out loud? Okay, let's talk about that. Gerard didn't pick right with you. Let's be honest. So it's not a point of you picking right. Is that Gerard didn't pick right with you? But he admitted that. So, you know, you are forgiven, Gerard.
God, if you don't have kids with the right man,
If you don't have kids by the right person, people in general, and you're not the most you're not Miss Congeniality either, ma'am. I mean, I'm just saying, she thinks, and as a matter of fact, you're not even a beauty queen. Like you're not a beauty queen. You're not Beyonce. I don't know why y'all just like Chrissy said up here so some she's like a Beyonce of YouTube. Beyonce would have enough. Will buy a car that can house all of her children like Blue, Ivy, and what's those other children named Carter and Sir. I'm sorry, Sir, and the other little girl. I don't remember what the little girl name was, but you understand what I'm saying. Anybody would have any grown up would make sure they had a car that all their children can fit into. If you have a car and you don't have your children can't fit into all your car, then you probably shouldn't have that many children. And then you talking about number 10. I was so mad at her talking about asking for money. These women get up here and say they want more children, and Olivia got the nerve to say somebody want to have another child with her. Why, girl? Quit your lying. Nobody want another child with you.
your son is just your son will not is not going to be able to really learn shit from that person.
No, he has learned a lot. He learned that his mother. See, that's the thing about why she's trying to buck break him, y'all. And look up that term, okay? Because I don't have time right now to explain it. But which is why she's trying to buck break him is because he sees who she really is. He does. He does. Which is why he comes on here. Remember, he said, "Who's your baby daddy?" Remember that? This little boy is the only one that sees who you really are. And guess what? There are more to come. More of your children will begin to see who you truly and really are. A evil, despicable bunny rabbit.
You know what I mean? And it's sad. And
What's sad is that you don't have your high school diploma, that you did not graduate high school, that you have not even attended the ninth grade. What's sad is that your parents let you drop out. What's sad is the fact that you are still stuck in the eighth grade mentally, physically, psychologically. What's sad is the fact that you're a horrible mother. What's sad is the fact that you don't take care of your children and you're mean and evil to your children. What's sad is that you keep threatening this little boy that you're gonna slap him in the mouth. That is so mean. On live in front of the whole entire world. And I'm surprised nobody has not came in and press you about CPS. That's what I'm surprised about. I have a lot to say, but you know what? I'm gonna reserve my time. I have to get ready. It's getting close to that time. I do appreciate y'all. I just wanted to do a real quick one about Liv. Thank you so much. I was thinking bug breaking too. Thank you. Hit the like button about being a man, not being funny, but what can Zolo teach him? I don't know, girl. Good. That's a good question. That's a good question, Latoy. This girl is insane, totally. Her visits with her son should be taken after those videos. Yes, ma'am. I do agree with that. I mean, she shouldn't be allowed to raise none of these children. It's just evil. Okay. I heard they have counseling. I don't know. Hopefully. This is disgusting. She is such a Karen. I agree. Okay. Yeah, you feel bad for AJ, my jazzy life reactions. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go. I do appreciate each and every one of you all. Hopefully you all like, share, and get this video out for me. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Christian Palace. It is sad that you are not an example of a woman for a Christian. I definitely do agree there. Okay, so let's make sure we get this video out. Make sure more people are in the knowing of what we're doing over here. But again, I do appreciate each and every one. Please hit the buy and hit the like button on your way out. Do what the lady says. All right, thank you so much. I'm out of here.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride.